So Paul, in your lecture, you talked some about the need for space to engage and talk about forgiveness. And how can we make that space in a youth group setting? And what is the importance of that space?
But for young people, who in their life is going to ask them about forgiveness? Is it their coach? They're probably busy talking about sports. Is it their teachers? They're probably busy talking about social studies or math or whatever else they need to learn. It's the role of the church and a youth minister to talk about forgiveness. And I think that it's important that people understand, the areas that we have relationship, because every area that we have relationship is a place where things can get off the tracks. It's a place where we will need forgiveness. And so being able to think about, your relationship with God, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with other people, even your relationship with creation, the earth, created animals, all these things. We need to think about those relationships and where we may have wrongs. And those are the places where we also need forgiveness. I talk a little bit about a rear view mirror. So a lot of the time I'll talk with guys and say, what's in your rear view mirror? This is basically an activity for reflection. It's like, look back through your life, and is there any wound? Is there any issue? Is there any person where you think you need to go back and make it right? And it's a little bit like that Psalm 139. Search me, God. Know my heart. Search my life. And this again gets us to talk about, what is God doing in this? We see God's Spirit giving us power and prompting, the power to forgive, the power to receive forgiveness that may be difficult, and the prompting. So when we pray that Psalm 139, search me, we're asking God's Spirit to pop up people in our minds, like what relationships do I need to make right? What relationships do I need help with?